Hi, welcome to another craft video from the Kansas City, Kansas Public Library. I'm Cheryl, and I'm in charge of the craft kits at the main library. And today's video is to accompany a kit that we'll be giving out starting June 15th, 2024. But if you're watching this later on our YouTube channel or you don't have time to come to the library to get a kit, don't worry, I'll tell you everything that's in the kit so you know what you need to have to make this project. So what we're making today is this cute little silk flower, pressed flower art. And this is just in a regular picture frame that can be hung on the wall with a nail, or it has little flaps so you can sit it upright. But I'm trying to get this to where you can see it without the glare. There we go. Isn't that adorable? And you'll have everything you need in the kit. So let me tell you what's in there right now. Okay, so what you'll have in your kit, or what you'll need to buy if you don't have a kit, is a 4x6" frame. These, you will have 4 black and white background images. Now you are welcome to do this on white paper. I like black and white images because when you put the flowers on top of them, they kind of stand out really well. But if you want to, you can just do this on white paper or a colored background paper, whatever you prefer. But these are the ones that will come with the kit. And these have already been pre-cut to 4x6". Then you will just have some flattened silk flowers and some nature images and some little butterfly stickers. Now, if you are purchasing things to go in this, you will need to have things that are very, very flat because they will have to fit behind the glass of the picture frame. So you don't want anything that's going to be three-dimensional. You're also able to print out pictures of clip art off the internet and just cut them out and do it that way. So you don't even have to actually buy anything except a picture frame. And you can get picture frames like this usually at the thrift store for very, very cheaply. You don't even have to buy new ones. You can recycle old picture frames as long as they have the glass in them and a back to them. Oh, you will also have a little glue stick. This is not absolutely necessary. You can put the items in the picture frame and they will just be held in place with the back when you put it on. But I find that a glue stick is easier to help me arrange things and tack them down kind of temporarily so they don't shift when I put them in the frame. But it's not absolutely necessary. This is optional, but you will get one in the kit. All right, so what we're going to do first of all is we're going to take the back off of our frame. So how these work, different picture frames hold the back in different ways. But for these, you just push down the little silver part and slide them like that. And take that off. Now most new picture frames will come with some sort of stock image in them, which you are certainly welcome to flip over to the white side and use that as your background. That's fine too. We're not going to need those, so we're going to do this. So we are going to pick, and I'm going to set that aside for just a second. And we're going to pick a background image, however we want this. I think I'm going to use this one. So now I'm going to arrange things. You may have pieces that are bigger or smaller, and you may want to do this like this and just do an abstract kind of positioning, or you don't even have to use everything. You've got a few more things in the kit than you will actually need to use. So I think I am going to place these like they're growing out of the bottom here. Now this, if you have any of these in your kit, they do have a little wire here as the stem, so you don't want to cross the stems because that forms too much of a three-dimensional spot. And if you have a spot that sticks up too high, it's going to be a pressure point for the glass when you put the glass on the front, and it will stress the glass, and it's more likely to maybe crack. So you don't want to, you only want one layer, and these are thin enough. They're not a problem on their own, but if you try and cross them and layer them over top of each other, they'd be too much. Okay, so I'm just going to figure out how I want this. I don't think I need any of those background of the square ones, I think. And I'm just going to take a minute and I'm just going to arrange things. Okay, I think I've got it pretty much the way I want it. So I'm going to, remember how I did that, I'm going to start with the one that I've got on the back. And I don't need to glue this down very tightly. I just need a little bit so that it stays in place as I'm trying to put it together. Okay, I wanted this like that. Okay, so that's all the ones that need to be glued down. The little butterflies on this clear plastic, they have adhesive already. And it looks like I've got a couple of little ladybugs. So let me peel these off, and I think I want to put a ladybug. Let's put a ladybug down here on the mushroom. Another little ladybug on a leaf. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to put on there. And I didn't need to use any of these. I thought it might be a little too cluttered if I put all the stuff on it. So now in order to put this together, we're going to flip it over like this and put it in. Now this is why we needed to just gently glue it down. If you didn't have a glue stick and you didn't glue it down, this will shift. And what you'll have to do in that case is you will have to put the glass down on it and gently slide it so that you can get your hand on the back and put it on like that. That's a little bit trickier, but since we glued it down just a tiny little bit, it's easy to flip it over and just put it in. You're going to need to put that there. You're going to need to put the back on, making sure that this part, this little flap here, is at the bottom of your image. That's going to be the stand, and if you want it to stand upright, you need that at the bottom. So now we're going to slide, just twirl these around and gently push it down till it'll fit under the little slot. They don't have to go straight. Matter of fact, they probably won't fit straight. They just need to catch under a little lip here. There we go. Now we'll flip it over, and you'll see our little picture. Now let me make sure, let me hold this so that the glass is not reflecting so you won't see too much. So see? Isn't that cute? And see how having a black and white background image kind of fills in the space but makes the items that you put on just kind of pop away from it. And you can put this, just sit this down that way. Now also, if you are doing, let's say this one, you are welcome to do it sideways because this one doesn't really have too much of a directional one. These here, this one and this one, you definitely have to use going up and down. But this one or this one, you are also welcome to use sideways, so that if you want to do one that sits like this, you can do things going this way where this is the top. That's up to you. Okay, so that's it. You see how simple and easy that was and how cute this looks? And you can do this project with, let's say, dried pressed flowers. If you press flowers from your garden and save them up, you can do this kind of project with your own flowers from your own garden. Or if it's from a special bouquet that you got for Valentine's Day that you want to save, and you press the petals and dry them, you can do a picture out of those too as a keepsake. That works too. And you see how simple and easy that was. So thank you for viewing another craft video from the Kansas City, Kansas Public Library. I'm Cheryl. I'll see you next time. Bye.